I've been experiencing a fantastic process of expansion over the last couple of years. And what I'm excited to explore now is how to attract really great, brilliant co-creators. And I'm looking forward to getting better at that.
This conversation falls well upon the heels of the last, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Recently,
Do you want to be better at figuring it out or better at receiving the clear guidance? We really want to have this conversation because you all are, we love you so much. You know what's coming next. You all are often, sometimes nearly always, wanting to, well, we'll just say it, get credit for the ideas that you hatch. So that's why you say, I've got a great idea, instead of, ooh, I just received the best new amendment to an idea that's been in motion. So if you could just lay over the top of your creative process now, and we're giving this specifically to you right now.
Okay.
The understanding that we are all really in this together, and that you're proving nothing, but you're receiving with such clarity and such, as you said, momentum. And that's what the whole point of it is. It's not about getting there first, or it's not about getting there biggest. It's about being there to rendezvous and being the translator. It's like turning your receiver on. It's like the broadcast of what you've asked for and what you've created. So here's how it worked. You created it. It's done. It's in the vortex. And now it in its entirety is beaming a signal to you. You getting the signal? So when you start using words like, I'm now hearing, I'm now knowing, I'm now sensing, now you're more in the vibrational place that allows you to be in those receptive moments where the timing is just right. You know what we're talking about.
Yes. So in relation to co-creators, because I know when I'm in solitude, when I've arrived at that brilliant moment where I'm receiving, but in terms of when co-creators are coming into my experience, will it actually feel the same way?
Yeah, here's the thing about that. You're really going to like this. So if you can be unconditional in your awareness, evaluation of the co-creators who are coming, and trust that every single one of them has a piece of something for you, instead of trying to make them the whole enchilada, the whole big thing, don't drag them all home with you. Just let the universe deliver to you the co-creative properties. And in some cases, the momentum of them will be strong enough that you'll run together for a while. In some cases, it's just a momentary meeting where something about them lights something up in you and you light something up in them. See yourself as a receiver, receptor of inspiration, and just let the thrill of the ideas be what you're going for completely. Now, hear this. This is such a big piece. If we could convince you, and it won't take much because you're right there, if we can bring you all the way into knowing that what life always is just a series of more connects, instead of trying to make this connection the one that will take you all the way down the road into whatever you want. You hearing this? We're talking to you too. It's for the connection in this moment. It's for the feeling of this moment. It's the connection in this moment. In other words, you're just wanting to keep your receptors as receptive as they can be. That's co-creating at its best, you see. So when the co-creators come and you're playing with them and off of them, let it be that vibrational experience that you're having together. Sometimes you'll have an exchange with someone who will be a component that will cause you to activate something in yourself that is unlikely that you ever would have activated without them, and they don't even know the contribution they're making.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so you don't want to have to identify every piece that every co-creator is to you. That's why I want to bring you back to the understanding that it's already done, and it's beaming a signal, and you are receiving the signal about your path, a path that's always beneath your feet. So 100% of your work is to I want to find the words so that you will never forget what your work is. 100% of your work is to enhance your receptivity. That's it.
Get out of your own way.
Enhance your receptivity, which means be as happy as you can be as rested as you can be having as much fun as you can have, feel as good as you can feel. You're wanting to enhance your receptivity. You're not trying to figure it all out. You're not trying to pick the best partners. The universe is picking them and sending them right to you in droves. You see,
Just say yes.
just enhance your receptivity, and when it feels like a yes, say yes. Don't just say yes. When it feels like a yes, say yes.
That's the question I have in a couple of specific cases. I'm not feeling an extremely strong yes.
Then it's a no.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that the universe wasn't sending me my manifestation and I was denying it.
If the universe is sending it and you're in the receptive mode, it's a yes that nothing can keep you from. You see, the universe is sending it, but here's the thing. We want you to feel this more literal than you're feeling. We want you to feel all of us involved in the transmission, in the yes, 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 yes. So when you're in the vicinity, you feel it too. If you don't feel it, it's not because we're not yesing. It's because you're not in the receptive mode. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Because the path is always lighted. The question is, where are you looking? The path is always lighted. That's why we're going to say it again. Your work, 100% of your work, certainly at this point, you got this.
I think I got it.
Is about enhancing your receptivity. So people say, what are you working on? Nothing. Why? Don't you want to amount to anything? No, I'm working on my receptivity. What does that mean? That means everything's lined up for me, and I just got to be in the right mood to receive it. Is it just going to drop into your lap? Well, it's going to come incrementally. It's going to feel like excitement, and it's going to feel like an idea. It's going to just be a steady stream of incremental yeses, enough to keep me happy for the rest of this life experience.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Yes.
Yeah. And sometimes, still talking to our friend and to you, sometimes your quest to get somewhere puts you in a vibrational stance of not receptivity, because you're trying to get someplace that you can't figure out how to get, and now you're not receptive to what's being given to you right now. The path is always there for you. There's never a moment that Source and those of us who are tending to your vortex say, he's not paying attention, let's go out to lunch. The path is always lighted for you, so that in any moment that you reach receptivity, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. You're going to say, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really good.